Hello, everyone. Welcome to Q&A live stream number 15. Today we're going to be talking about what we did for the 4th of July weekend. We're waiting for more people to join. Hello, Dylan DeJesus. How are you today? I'm doing just fine. Hello, Mohammed Sankum. How are you? Hello, Planet Escalators. How are you? Hello, Elevator Man 227. How are you too? Ask me questions about suggestions of store replacements, please. I'm doing just fine. Do you mind if you could let Elevator Kid in? Oh, you're not like Eric Magnuson. Me neither. We're still waiting for more people to join. Do I think that any Sears stores would be replaced by Dave and Dusters? Probably. I think they might put one in Coral Springs and I'm maybe Pompano and Coral Springs, or maybe Sanford and Vero Beach and Fort Myers. Sears Holyoke Mall has gone out of business. That actually went out of business in 2018. A few days ago, I went to Sears and Gardens Mall is not doing well. Well, it may be the end of Sears in Palm Beach County if that store closes for good. I want to know when this store is going to be on liquidation sale. And where else Sears could be replaced by Dave & Buster's in places like Pensacola, Tallahassee, Believe, Orange Park. We're out of Sears in the Tampa area. Well, yeah, if you look at it all, there's just one Sears store at Westville Brandon. At Sears and Gardens Mall, there's not a lot of merchandise, and the escalator broke down on me. How did the escalator break down on you? Seriously. But I people go to Sears anymore like they do. Sears is just literally on like a threat. I mean, the other stores besides Palm Beach Gardens we have now are Fort Lauderdale and Coral Gables. The other 10 have already closed. The Brandon Sears doesn't have any escalator or elevator. It's only floor. Unfortunately. So there's no more two-story Sears in Tampa. Quibi launched in 2020. I haven't heard of Quibi yet. You were going down and it randomly turned off. That never happened. That never happened when I went. It wasn't on the video. Well, hello, Elder Joseph. Yes, how are you? I'm doing just fine. I'm glad you can make it. Do I think Sears will ever make a comeback? No, because Sears just was never invested. Eddie Lampert was such a jerk. He didn't really care about the stores. He only cared about the profits, and because of that, the stores were just left with being messy. I don't think they would do something different. Not many people like Sears anymore, but a lot of people like Toys R Us. Toys R Us is a different story. Even though Toys R Us went out of business 2 years ago, they brought it back, but I don't think the same thing would happen with Sears because Sears stores are just so large while Toys R Us stores are just very small. You're glad to see me. Well, I'm glad you're here too. I'm glad you're here too. Urban Air opened in Coral Springs. Let me look that up. The Urban Air in Coral Springs is actually on used to be where Toys R Us and Baby Star used to be, and that was also previously a Circuit City before that as well. Sunset Place is also not doing too well. I've heard. I read a lot of stories about it. You're going to Dayland Mall, also near Brandsmart, USA. You already went before. The home and the normal cereal lines department stores. Parking elevators there are horrible, then they need mods. I agree. I don't like these elevators as much as I like the other elevators in the area. Kind of escalators, you're going to Gardens Mall in a little bit. Well, I'll stay tuned for your videos there. You thought the one near Barnes and Noble was bad, but it was great. The one in the Barnes and Noble, actually Ethan Allen, which some of you, if you don't know, that's next to Barnes and Legacy. Oops, sorry, my friend Andre just texted me. Citrus Park one in Tampa is replaced by a family fun center. I actually heard about replacing the Citrus Park Sears. I've been reading that in a story. Wonder if the building's still there. I'm not going to another mall at this moment yet because my mom's still scared, but I will be going to the mall when COVID cases decline. I mean, fall down when less people are exposed to COVID. But because of cases rising up, my mom doesn't want to go out at this time. We're not going to go to any mall right now. Mixer is a competitor to Twitch. I've never heard of Mixer. Never heard of them. Defunct department stores are usually replaced by entertainment centers and clubs and even apartments and homes, even churches. For example, Christ Fellowship replaced a Dillard's women's store at Boynton Beach Mall after the men's Dillard's was converted into a clearance center. And that change happened back in 2014 when Christ Fellowship opened. And then 3 years before that, that's when Dillard's vacated the women's store to convert the men's store into a clearance center. So I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna share this. I'm gonna share the screen. I'm gonna share. I'm gonna share the screen to show you. So here's. So So here's a look at the Boynton Beach Mall. Boynton Beach Mall. And then JCPenney was going to be closing at Gulf Coast Town Center. However, that store, along with one in West Shore Plaza, was removed from the closure list. They retook a church into a Kmart from a Kmart near you in Lutz. When you were in Dana Mall, you could only go to Macy's. If JCPenney was to close at Gulf Coast Town Center, they would probably tear it down or replace it with an at-home store. It's getting more of the virus, you know. Yeah, it's very unfortunate. So here's a look at Boynton Beach Mall, and then right over here is the Dillard's Clearance Center, which I was just telling you about. And then this used to be the men's store, and then right over here is the Christ Fellowship Church. which used to be the Dillard's Women's Store. And here, and you could see that we've got a lot of vacant spaces here, and then there's a Cinemark and Macy's and Penny's and their former Sears. So you can tell this store used to be Lord & Taylor, like Kohl's Stores in Coral Square, Miami International. I'm going to be sharing the screen. I'm still sharing the screen to show you guys. So where you're looking at is Miami International Mall right here. Very identical to Dillard's and Boynton because of the loading dock, and you got an extra space here. But there's the extra space here in the Coral Square store. I'm going to show you the one in Coral Square right now, and then I'll stop sharing the screen so that I can answer all your questions. So here's Coral Square Mall. So here's Coral Square Mall. And as you can see, the loading dock looks a little bit different compared to the others because it faces this way, not that way. And then the elevator location is right here, not over there. All right. So, the International Plaza Mall in Tampa canceled the movie theater. I actually never knew that. I think they should put a Von Bar in the empty anchor pad. If you ever heard that former Sears would become Spare Halloween, that would make a lot of sense. The elevator's okay, but the escalators are. Where would be the nearby Nordstrom's in Oregon now that the Clackamas store is closed? I'm gonna go share the screen again so that I can show you. Dylan to Jesus, the closest Nordstroms are at Washington Square in downtown Portland. The empty anchor at International Plaza before, yes, that was Robin Stuckey, which used to be Lord & Taylor. It's not empty right now because they have the Ballard Designs and also the Lifetime Fitness Club. The theater was going to be a new build, I've heard. But I think that Von Maur would open in International Plaza because that's a top mall, number one. And number two, they're going to be opening in Naples, and I think that they're probably going to be opening in Tampa after Naples. Right next to the Bay Street section, yeah. You were thinking QB was a multiple act videos. I didn't know what it is. We're still going to Peacock is coming July 15th. I know what Peacock is. The Peacock, like the Universal NBC Universal Peacock, which is like this, and then this, and then this, with the Peacock, which is the Peacock's right about, which I believe is right. The mouth is right there. My local knowledge is nice at Coral Square. Yeah. Even though there are no golden elevators there, one of them, the Coles elevator, is very nice. The Coles elevator is my favorite. Oh, right. Your only issue with Von Maur International is what about Dillard's and Nordstrom? Dillard's and Nordstrom are going to stay, but I know that Perimeter Mall in Atlanta has Dillard's, Nordstrom, and Von Maur all at the same place. So so Von Maur opening there shouldn't affect Nordstrom and Dillard's. The Nordstrom and there. All these stores are doing well. If they put a Von Maur in, what about Nordstrom? Are they competitors? Well, yes, but both Nordstrom and Von Maur have stores at Perimeter Mall, like I previously said. So that should work out. What do you have to trade? I don't know. Okay, bye, Elevator Man 227. We'll see you later. 1 year from now, it will be Olympics. Well, yes, the Olympics was going to take place this year, but unfortunately, it had been postponed to next year because of COVID and because people can't social distance when they're in an Olympics game. So to do that choice rather than cancel it. See you later. I'm glad you came to chat with us. All right. Bye, Dylan. Jesus, I'll see them. See you later. When you're going to Westville Broward to make for me, great. Bye, Elevator Joseph Iglesias. I'll talk to you later. All right, have a great day. All right, I'm gonna end the live stream right now. All right, Maltese outdoor wrestlers. Never knew that. Oh, all right, I gotta go. So, give me some last minute questions if you want to, or I'll end the stream very shortly. Okay, talk later. Goodbye.